Hey,
Hello.
over here trying to navigate these doggone Facebook or these Instagram maps.
Instagram Maps.
Yeah, so now it's like this location thing where it like shows people your location. You have to go into your DMs and then
Oh,
up and then yeah, turn it off. Because I'm
Lord.
like, I don't like the fact that people can see where your location is. I don't want that. So I just made sure and turned it off on all my kids' pages.
This I keep going to Instagram and it keeps playing this dang on post.
Oh, yo, the guy, yeah, yeah. Go into your DMs. Like when you click on your DMs, that's when it pops up. That's
Oh.
how I got it. I figured it out because I'm over here trying to turn Timley and Tatum's off. I'm like, I don't want people to know where I'm at. Thanks.
Hmm.
Weird. Welcome, everyone. Happy birthday, Amy. Thanks for joining us on your birthday.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, thank you. I'll be here for a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had plans or anything, but I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, I missed last month. I was like, yeah, I gotta join this month.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Renee, how are you feeling?
Better.
Better. Good.
Just a little like the pain that I was in for the past couple months is completely gone. Just dealing with some like stiffness where the incision was happening, so not much movement. It's a little stiff and stuff there, but other than that, I feel great. I can walk without pain and medication, and it's a good feeling. So just taking it easy, lifting nothing, which is really hard.
I was gonna say, are you following doctor's
I
orders?
am. I've been sitting. I'm in my little chair that I'm normally in, but I'm pretty much sitting all day. I'll
Okay.
walk, every hour, try to use the restroom or just walk around a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty much sitting, not lifting anything. My 20-pound weighted blanket fell on the floor, and that's where it's been for the past couple of days because I ain't picking that shit up.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I could ask the kids to pick it up, but I'm like, it's too hot for this anyway. So I just
All
left it
right.
on the floor where it's at. But yeah, that's probably been the hardest thing is like navigating what 10 pounds looks like. Um, and trying to figure out like, is my full Stanley like, and carrying all of this stuff at once, is that too much? So, but for the
Oh
most
yeah.
part, yeah, I've been taking it easy and yeah, just chilling. I go back to work on Monday.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. Not really, but I'm teleworking, so I'll still be at home until I get cleared by the doctor to do more stuff. So,
All right. Well, happy to hear that you're feeling better.
yeah, thank you for asking.
Of course.
I
Trying
love the
to,
nurse T is checking you.
right. I know that's the first thing she asked. How you feeling? So,
Yeah.
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 For those of y'all that don't know, I was admitted well, I went in for an MRI on the 21st of July. Um, Sorry, I'm letting people in real quick. So I had my MRI about 4:30 in the afternoon. I got home probably around 5:30-ish. Within 20 minutes, I had a phone call saying your results have come back and what we see is deemed a medical emergency. So they said take your butt to the ER ASAP. So I got to the ER about 7 by the time I packed some stuff and dropped off kids and pretty much just, sat around, did some things, got back into the emergency room about 12:30, finally saw a doctor at 1:30 a.m. and was pretty much in that emergency room until 1:30 the next day when I finally got my own room. But yeah, they came in, said basically the disc in my back was crushing my nerves, several of my nerves, and that was causing a shooting pain that was basically radiating from my butt down my thigh, the back of my thigh. And it was god awful. Like I was literally just popping Advil to be able to like walk, and I couldn't stand for more than a minute. That's how painful it was. Um, so I ended up in my room early morning or afternoon on Tuesday, and then I had surgery Wednesday afternoon on the 23rd. And then I stayed for another day. And then I left about Thursday evening. So I've kind of just been resting. I just got home Sunday because I was with my aunt while my mom was in Canada for a little bit, and then my mom had me from Monday until last Sunday. So I just got back to my own place Sunday, and so I've just been chilling. Kids are back in school as of Monday, and so yeah, just taking it easy. But I mean, I'm glad that I got approved for the MRI because that's part of the problem is getting approval for an MRI for something like that, you have to have like check certain things off the list to be able to even get one approved by insurance. And so I was happy to be able to do that. I honestly, I was supposed to have a follow-up appointment after 6 weeks. At 4 weeks, nothing had changed with all the medication and things they were giving to me. I'm like, something's not right. So I called an emergency appointment, and that's when the PA came in and was like, gave me the brochure and was like, go schedule your MRI. Like, it's time, let's do something. And then from that Thursday, I went in Monday, the 21st, and yeah, it all happened quickly. So yeah, if y'all not really see me posting in the group, that's why. It's just I've been kind of quiet, processing stuff, trying to take care of myself, heal. Been on bed rest, and I'm good now though. Like I'm walking, I'm you know not on medication. I've been off medication probably for a good 5, 6 days, pain free. So yeah, doing well. Scary, but I'm happy that I'm feeling better because you lose mobility, as some of y'all know. It's tough to deal with when you're used to your body being able to do things and then not. It's scary. Anyways, enough about me. We are here to talk about plus size player, which I could probably just move so y'all can see in the background. I love this. It was so good. Um, I just completely devoured this one. I think I liked it better than Curvy Girl Summer. What did y'all think?
Yeah, I liked it better.
Yeah, it was juicy.
It was.
It was juicy.
I told my daughter about it and she was listening to it and she calls me up later on that afternoon. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't realize it was that juicy because I sat there and I was turned it on at work in my earpiece. I said, "Oh, were you on your earpiece?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, good." She said, "Yeah, but I had to turn it off until I got into the car." I was like, "Okay, sorry."
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were some heavy scenes up in there. I was like,
yeah.
yeah, Bernadette probably not gonna read this book this month because it's off the chain.
Clutching
Yeah.
my
This is
pearls
my-
that I wasn't wearing. Clutching pearls. It was too
Mhm.
much.
This is my intro to Danielle Allen, so I can't even compare it to anything. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, I think Kirby Girl Summer was probably my first Danielle Allen book. And so yeah, this one, I mean, I loved both, but yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect with her, and she has not missed for me yet. I need to go back into her catalog and read some of her other.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You know, me and Erica gonna co-sign
You,
her.
right,
Yeah.
because that's my girl. I don't play about Danielle. That's my
Yeah.
absolute favorite author. And of her 55 books, I've probably read 50 of them.
That's
And
crazy.
so I always tell people if you want to jump into her catalog, start with Truth or Dare.
Okay.
It's only like 170 pages, but it's flirty, it's fun, it's sexy. I think it's some of her best work. While I do enjoy this series, I think she changed her writing style slightly to go with a traditional publisher. I think her indie work is better.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that though, because I like I said, I ate this one up.
Yeah, this
so-
one felt more like her than
It's good.
Girl Summer. Like I struggle with it. Like I know we had talked about it almost seems so exaggerated, the mistreatment of plus size women. And not saying it doesn't happen. You know, I've been a plus size person. I'm a beriatric patient and all those things, but some of it just felt forced,
Yeah, it did feel forced. Yeah.
especially the uncle in the first book.
Yeah.
But
And I
I
was-
thought about that.
Yeah.
I thought about that, Erica, the fact that this was her first trad published, well, this series. I was like, some of this is probably coming from an editor and not what she would have typically, it's like, let's make it extra,
Yep.
piss people off kind of, I don't know. But I thought it was a lot, but every single one of them was like real feeling.
Yeah.
So, after I got through a few of them, and then they kind of stopped after a while. Like
Yeah, it
they
was
were
heavy in the beginning.
Yeah, there were so many of them in the beginning, but I enjoyed this one. I did like this one better than Curvy Girl Summer too.
Yeah.
Also, I know we had talked about doing a buddy read at some point for her book Broken Clocks,
Oh
because she
my
has a lot of books that have audio. Like her independent books, most of them don't have audio, but Broken Clocks does. And I've done the ebook and the audio. So at some point, I would like to do a buddy read through Storygraph.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's a tearjerker.
I was about to say that's the one that I've been avoiding.
It's a tearjerker.
All right, well, let's add it to the list. Maybe this fall or something we can do a buddy read or something. I'm game.
Okay.
Yeah, I just looked. The only other one I read was A Perfect Stuffing, and that was her Thanksgiving one, and it was
Oh, I think I have too because I think Erica's posted that in their group before
Mhm.
Thanksgiving, or I think I've read that one too. I think.
Yeah, her hot holiday hookups, they started off a little slow, but they've gotten better. But any of her holiday books, it always starts with they're sitting down with this character named Zola to like Zola does like a blog or something. She's like, tell me about your hottest holiday. But she ended up writing a series for Zola that was really good too and steamy. She has one book, one series. No, it's a book. I think it's something like Adventures in Dating. I'll have to look up the title. But what she did was she did a choose your own ending. So you can buy 2 other books to add on. And they're like real short, but it's like she narrows it down to 2 guys and she does separate endings for whichever guy you would want the character to pick.
Wow,
That one's really good.
that's juicy too. Oh my gosh, yeah, some good stuff. That's awesome. I'm excited for that. I'm sitting here jotting down all of the recommendations, so I'll definitely go back and Broken Clocks. I definitely want to do, especially since it has the audio. Oh, look at Kim trying to come in here. Stop. It's funny. Did any of y'all do the audio version of this?
I did.
Every
I
time
did
I hear the word
I
Nina,
did.
every
Yes.
time I think or read the word Nina, I have Russ in my head the way he says it.
I was not
Me and Jess have opinions.
I was not a fan of Wesley in this book.
Yeah.
I was not. And I usually like her narrations, but this was too whiny, pouty. Like everything was like this. I was like, oh, this is too much, girl. After a while, I finally got used to it,
Yeah.
but I was not a fan. I finished, I've read it all the way through, but I was like, stop.
Some whiny moments for sure.
It was so moany and like I wish I could find a passage and read it like her. It was just too, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
I had put the Audible on hold probably like a month ago, and even as of today, I still have 11 weeks.
Wow.
Don't worry, you can
Oh,
cancel.
I listened to it on Spotify. You know how Spotify gives you that 15 hours. If you have Spotify Premium, it gives you 15 hours. So I usually try to save that for like book club in case it's something newer that I just can't get Libby to hold or I don't already have it. So that came through. Surprisingly.
Yeah, I was
Till you should
surprised
cancel
how
that and
fast
go
I
hold
got.
something else. I'm sorry.
Who said that?
I was just saying, I was surprised how fast Libby released my whole, but I only did the second half of the book audio because I had read like 65% of it, the arc.
Oh wow.
And then it was like, oh crap, I need to stop playing and finish it. And so I was like, I'll just go ahead and grab the audio because my Libby hole came up. And so I was
Yeah.
like, I'll just listen to the other 35%. So I didn't do the full audio.
I think she got better in the second half, but the beginning was like, oh my God.
It was like there's no reason for you to moan all of these words.
Oh, hey, mommy, some
Like,
little
what are you doing?
shoes. Oh, girl, oh, I love these shoes. This helicopter in the air. Oh, I was like, girl, shut up. Oh,
Funny.
Wesley, I'm sorry if you're watching this. I love you, but
But it was something about this book. I don't know what it was.
You know, and based on the title being plus size player, I actually expected her to be more of a player. I felt like you were dating him mostly, and then it's like you went on one date with this guy and you brought this guy to a work event. But I felt like she was gonna be more of a player than what she was. But I just
We got more of her player ways in the first book.
Mhm.
Because if you remember, I was like, oh yeah, she about to be juggling all these dudes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The whole the entire book. Kind of similar to how what was her name in the first one? Nina. I mean, she wasn't
Aaliyah?
juggling guys, but she was,
Yeah,
dating.
dating. Yeah.
So I kind of expected the same thing too.
Yeah, based on the title, I was like, oh, she about to go in. Like she's about to have a time right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was talking about her roster, and I got excited because I'm like, I used to live that kind of life. It's relatable. But then I'm like, where's it at? But it was still good.
That is
Yeah.
such a good point because you kind of knew early, like we know
What's coming?
who she's going to end up with somehow, some way, very, very early on. Yeah, it wasn't so much of a player. Maybe it was a short player, and then who she ended up connecting with.
Yeah. I definitely love Russ. Someone's about to speak. Go ahead.
I thought I didn't know how they were going to be found out. I knew they were going to be found out, but I thought someone was going to have video of them from that party, from that work party, like when they were in the corner making out. I was like, somebody's going to take that, put it on Instagram, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
that's I truly the whole book. I was like, somebody got video of them, and that's what's going to be the thing that exposes. I didn't. But I was glad. I like the way she did it. But that was my prediction. The whole book was like,
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting to run in to be like how it was. I thought like you, like at that party, like, oh, they about to get caught. Like they're doing all of this and stuff.
I thought they were secretly caught and didn't know it, and then somebody was gonna get mad
and put
and
it out
blast
there.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe that they had never talked about
their jobs.
But they did.
for a living.
That was a lot.
That was weird. And I don't know if at some point I was like, I bet you he is like the owner of this company she's working for. Because the
I felt like he was going to
RLF.
be a designer. I didn't think owner.
I was like, I bet you it's gonna be his company. I bet you it's gonna be his company. Cause I'm like, he's not talking about work, she's not talking about work. It just has to happen. And then boom. And I'm like Russell and then the RLF, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually went back to look because when the HR lady kept talking about, no fraternizing and whatnot, I'm like, oh, okay, it's definitely him. But they didn't say his name. They didn't say his last name until like later. And I was like, oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I figured that was like you, Talisha. I figured that was going to be the conflict because it was pressed like so much. Like she was so insistent on, now you better read this part. Like, so yeah, I didn't know with who or how, what his role would be, but I kind of figured that.
I thought he was going to give the speech and see her with who was the other one, the romantic one. And I was like, oh, he's gonna be looking in that crowd and be like, wait a minute.
That would have been an interesting setup too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Russell Long was, and I don't know if anybody works in government politics, but the Senate building is the Russell Long building in DC, and Russell Long is from Louisiana. So that's every time they said his name, all I could think of was the old dead white Senator Russell Long. I was like, why did she give this man another name? But yeah, the big Senate building is the Russell B. Long building. Russell B. Long, not RLF, but still. I couldn't get that out of my head. But I liked Russell. I put that in my review of the book. I was like, okay, Russell is in the top book boyfriends list for me with Rome and Maverick. I'm like, Russell's up there with them now because he did not play about Nina. And it was sexy. It was a sexy book. I enjoyed this book.
I know. I kind of felt like he needed to be the romantic one because I'm like, he's so thoughtful. He's listening and everything. But
and which one was he? He was the fun one, right?
He was the fun one.
The fun one. Yeah, I feel like he was a romantic one too. Yeah.
The shoes, the helicopter ride, like, come on, man.
So thoughtful, yeah.
And calling ahead to make like, don't be, making nothing about her being big or anything. I already checked. I already confirmed the weight. And
that seemed like crazy.
Yeah, and I'm glad that didn't happen throughout the book because when that first started, I'm like, are we gonna have issues with this like the last book with her weight and just it constantly being brought up? But that was really the only instance that it was like made it a big deal. So I was happy about that. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I like that she checked that waitress, the one that was trying to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There were a lot of moments that I was just like, oh, but I think that one when she said, how'd you know how much I weigh? He's like, I know how much. I know what it feels like when I pick you up. Like, all right.
Damn.
That was good. This was good. I enjoyed this one. I did. I enjoyed this one a lot.
It was good.
It's all coming back to me now as y'all
It's
talk about it. I'm
finally
like, yeah,
coming
I
back.
remember that. I
Keela,
remember
did
that.
you
I don't
pull
even
out your
remember
measuring tape? Huh? Oh.
I'm not doing that on the video with you, Jess. I'm not doing that.
I
It's
pulled
because
mine
I
out.
don't remember a lot of the book either. It's been a minute.
I enjoy it.
That's how I felt with the last two books because I had read Matriarch and I don't even know what the other one was. Kennedy Ryan. I was like, I read those back to back, like way in advance before I went to meet them.
So we get another one, huh?
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Isn't there
that
another?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
the other girlfriend with the football player.
Mhm.
That's coming or it's already out.
it's
coming
coming
out.
out next year.
I saw it. Let me see. Let's see.
Something Blitz.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Girl Blitz.
Big Girl Blitz.
Mhm.
It was
Oh,
so interesting
Lord.
to me that they announced that one coming out before the actual release date for
Plus size player.
Plus Size Play. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, it's not coming out till
April
April.
14th.
I
Yeah.
think the cover, like the
Of
cover
next-
was
oh,
out and
wow.
everything.
Everything
Oh.
was out in like April or May before Plus Size Player came out.
I'm gonna forget all about this. That's a long time. 'Cause- well, I guess Curvy Girl, I can't say that. Was last summer?
Yeah.
Came out in
Yep. Because it was
Yeah.
Last July, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well, I
they're
guess
like a year apart.
okay. That just feels so far away right now, but literally Christmas is like next week, so
Yeah. I haven't decided. I mean, I haven't even looked at 2026 books, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna make it a book club selection. I mean, I did all three of Kennedy Ryan's, but I'm like, sometimes it just gets stale after a while. So it'll be read, but I just don't know.
We may can do a buddy read.
Yeah, then maybe that's the route that we'll go with that because
I've been loving our buddy reads.
no, I enjoyed what the hell
Frenchie?
spectacular, yeah.
I
What's
fell
the
off.
buddy read?
A buddy read. We do it on Storygraph, the Storygraph app. And basically one person kind of hosts, so sets up the page. And as you're reading the book, you go in and you update your status, like what page you're on, and you can leave a comment based off of what page you're on. And then the other people that are in the buddy read along with you can comment on your status or make their own comments about things that are happening in the book.
So like if Erica read the book, is doing the buddy read and she wrote a comment at 75%, it won't show up for me until I've reached 75%. And then it will show me her comment and then I can go. And so it makes it fun. Like as you're updating, like for real, the one spectacular, whatever, Francine spectacular, whatever, like we were leaving comments left and right and I was just going down in there. But yeah, it was fun because we were all just having this banter of like stuff that happened and how we felt. And it was kind of cool to track the book and go back and be able to see what we read and just, how we document how we felt while we were reading it. So
Y'all gonna get
Y'all
sick
gonna
of
make
me
me
when I
download something else. I
yes,
say
sir,
download.
Well,
Well,
yes,
that's just
you
saying, I'm
have
like,
to
what's a
download that.
storygraph?
Yeah.
Even if you don't do a buddy read, I make everybody download it because it's Black woman
yes.
founded.
yes.
So I've
Okay.
made myself learn to love it because at first I didn't. Because, I'm so used to Goodreads. But what I do like is they take a lot of suggestions. They take into account what you say and they make changes right away. And they're constantly making it better. But since it's Black woman, it happens.
Uh-oh, she's breaking up. You're breaking up, Erica.
Oh, because my AirPods weren't connecting. All of a sudden they did. Like all this time I haven't been on is all of a sudden connected.
Hilarious.
Okay, I'll download it. I done
Yeah, I
been
download it.
moving around with y'all. I done did every time I go on there, I'm adding books, buying
It's a
books.
dangerous
This is
place,
expensive
Felicia.
group.
It is.
It's a dangerous place.
Let me tell you.
They
Y'all
said
high
reading
maintenance
is
over here.
dangerous.
But you can import your Goodreads library to Storygraph, so it'll keep up with everything that you've already read, like their instructions on how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of people said I thought it was easy.
Yeah, for mine was easy either. Or you just like click a button and then you come back when it's ready and then it just
Yep.
pretty much import your two red your
Now, I've noticed some stuff it hasn't tracked, maybe, but that could have just been my bad tracking on Goodreads. Because
Yeah,
I know
you
I
gotta
read this
track
book.
perfectly on Goodreads too. I
Yeah.
don't like the tracking on Goodreads.
Yeah, but I do Storygraph is really my primary now. I'm
Yeah.
behind on my Goodreads updates, but my Storygraph is up to date. And the buddy reads are fun.
Yeah,
They
and
And y'all are gonna get sick of me when I finally read Francine. I'm gonna read it live. When is the
I know,
live?
like she hasn't started yet.
The
Right.
live will be on the 14th. It was originally scheduled for the 13th, but Tenley has volleyball, so I had to
Okay.
make changes. So it's now the 14th at 7 p.m. on Instagram.
Okay.
I can
Well,
do
I'm
it
off
on
next
the
week, so
14th. Yay!
Because I was
Which
trying to
book?
go see Jacinta. Jacinta has
On
an
the
event on the 13th, and I was like,
13th, yeah, I moved it because she has volleyball, and then like volleyball is literally 1 month. Like it starts this Saturday, and then it's done by September 13th. So it's like I can't really miss her games because that's it. Like this is her eighth
Oh
grade year.
wow.
Her
I mean,
first
you can't miss them, period,
Yeah,
because
exactly. So I'm like, so I had to push back. Next month's book club chat is at 8 p.m. now, instead of 7. So I pushed it back an hour because I wasn't gonna like change dates. She already agreed. The author's coming on with us. She already agreed, but she was okay with me pushing it back an hour. So that will be at 8 p.m. next month. I did change that in the group, and then I'll put a notification for the buddy read chat in the group too. It's gonna be on the 14th at 7 p.m. on
need to
Instagram.
get on that
Wait,
then.
what's our next book?
A Sky Full of Love.
Oh, I'm glad you said. I've been saving it. I was like, I'm actually gonna read it with the group.
I've been saving it too.
Let me
Yeah,
go
I'll
ahead
be
and put
ready.
that on hold right now.
If y'all want, I can make a buddy read for this. Like I can start doing buddy reads for book club picks if y'all want. It's up to y'all.
I think it'll be a good idea.
That's nice. I think that's a
To do
nice
that,
idea.
even if I mean it's like 20 people max, but I mean that's pretty much that what comes in our chats anyway. So I figure I hate that they cap it at 20 people though.
Yeah.
Because I
Send
had
a
to,
suggestion, maybe they'll change it.
and I did because I like for the Francines, ours maxed out at 20. And then like I had to create another one, and there's only like 4 people in that one, but still. So basically when I would comment in one, I would just copy and paste and then comment in the other so that there's still like activity in there. But yeah, it's annoying that only 20 people or whatever can join
Well, you know what else is annoying? Only like 5 of us were commenting. So
so
if you're not gonna
Becky's like, I'm coming.
participate, don't sign up.
Right.
I'm gonna read it. Well, what had happened was I think like as soon as you said do it, then I got that I had to do that Farrah Rashawn event.
Oh
So then
yeah.
I got behind, I had to read that.
Yeah. And
You know,
honestly, because I forget what happens in books and how I felt, I love the buddy read system because now, like when we do this chat for Francine Spectacular, whatever, like I can go back and look at all the notes and comment, the things that because I was in there a lot. So now I can go back and look at my thoughts and be like, okay, I can refresh my memory. So I think that would be helpful for book club picks too, is to just have something going on.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
All right. I'll set one up for next month.
And for the people who want to join Storygraph, that the graphics are really good. Like when you notice we do our end of the month wrap ups in the chat, a lot of us are using Storygraph because they have good
It
graphics.
creates it for us.
And I have a bunch of like personal tags that I add to books. Like, did I get it from Kindle Unlimited? Did I get it from Everend? Because I'm trying to track that so I can figure out, okay, yeah, I'm not using this. I am using this.
That's a good idea.
I do that
And
too.
I added, like if I got it from the library, and I added I have one that I call relish, which is just it doesn't really mean, but meaning because I wait so long to read books. So if it's a book that came out and I read it when it came out or within a certain amount of time, I put that in the relish category. And then I added one for all the books that say she let out a breath she didn't know she was holding, because that is in so many books. So I added one for that too, because I feel like I want to see how many books really say that. But I feel like it's a lot of them that say.
And I never noticed until I think I read an author that said it was like a cop out or something. And I was like, have I been reading this in all these books and never noticed it? And now I'm just like, oh, there it goes.
There it
There
is.
it goes.
That they let out a breath they didn't know they were holding, and they bite their lip. Or she bit her lip. I don't bite my lips like that I know of. I don't know. I don't do that.
I do those tabs as well, and it helped me to see how much I've not been using Everend this year.
I canceled it.
So I'm
know,
thinking
I
about
didn't use
canceling it because I've used it twice this year, I think.
Yeah, same. I haven't used it at all. It's good for those indie books though, but I just haven't been using it as often. But my problem is I have a entry level price of like $8.99 a month, and I know if I cancel that, I'm never getting that
Yeah.
back again. So I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Is like I don't use it at all just now because they have that new tier and there's like 5 books that you can read anyways. But I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to cancel. But I probably could live without it, to be honest.
I
The
only
way
used
they
it when I was getting
their
it for
model,
free.
their business model is crazy.
Yeah.
I just think about how it was at the very beginning.
Yeah. It was like the Netflix for books, really, and it sucks now. Because I'm like, now you're trying to, make a profit off of this for real, and it's not really working for me. So, I don't know.
Hey, Nicole.
Which one did she miss?
Was it Francine?
Yeah, I must have missed the sign up for Francine. I came in, I heard you say doing one for the next book, but I was like, what bloody read did I miss? I opened up and I'm like, I must have missed the Francine one.
Yeah.
Well, you got time. Oh, but you have to go into the overflow room.
Yeah.
Let me give up my spot.
Look, I can let you in.
Unless Renee can vote someone off the island.
I'm gonna read it.
Honestly, not you though, but there
You're
is.
fine. Plus, you know what? The other thing is it kicked off right after we all did Beyonce. The only reason I jumped out and read it real fast was because I was like, I'm about to go on this trip and I'm gonna forget about it. But y'all have some time.
Yeah.
It was that, and then I read I'm trying to hurry up and finish because I got the arc of With Cookies on Top by Bella J. So I was like, let me hurry up and because she wanted the reviews out by last week or this week. So I'm trying to hurry up and finish that one. It is.
I'm reading it right now.
Ooh, child, it's spicy, huh?
Okay.
Well, the tension is so thick.
Listen,
it's good.
I might read it.
I'm enjoying it.
It's long though.
It's long. It's like 600 pages.
Really? Oh, I'm not.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Because her first two in this series were like novellas.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
that's
one
why I was like, what?
600 pages.
The main book is 600 pages, and there's like an extended epilogue or something.
I read the prologue. I read the pre-chapter.
It's so extra.
I didn't know there was an
There's
extra
an
one.
extended epilogue. Am I making that up?
There was definitely a pre one that caught you up the 4 months from when she started working there to when the book starts.
I read that, so it's separate from that.
Oh God, Bella.
Okay, I just looked it up. It says 700 pages. Is that correct?
Well, 7. Well, maybe it's 7 then. I
Let me
mean,
cross that out.
it reads fast though. It's not heavy. 700. I mean, it flies. I probably read.
I mean, they hunching and working. Okay.
Yeah, basically. I read about probably 20% of it at the nail shop yesterday, like just flipping. And he'd come to one hand and I move it to the other side. He'd come to the other hand, I move to it's and I made the print small. I was like, I don't want y'all to see what I'm reading.
Yeah. So
yes, you need to take one of these with you to the nail salon.
What's the
take your an iPad. Oh, are you reading a book or on your Kindle?
No, I read it on my Kindle, but I bring my remote. I do bring my remote.
I take my iPad when I get my nails done, and I take my own iPad stand.
So that it's not
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have to move it. I just reach over and swipe it or
because I read Cookie Dough is super raunchy, spicy. And I read that in the nail shop and I was like, ooh, let me make this real small because this is oh my God.
That couple has 4 different books that range from novellas to full on. So Cookie, what was it? Cookie Dough?
Cookie Dough.
Cookie Dough, and then there's the preheated. So that's that period of time before you get full blown into with cookies on top.
Cookies on top.
Then there's with cookies on top, cookie crumbs.
Oh, I had now. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one. I'm trying to do better by my arcs too. Like I got this book. Let me read this book.
Yeah, I won't let myself request anything because I'm like, girl, you've been doing terrible. Although I did start Heartsick. I was like, I might as well.
I need to read that one too.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. NetGalley, like somebody sent me a message like, hey, you've been pre-selected to get this art. And it sounded like it was a good book. It was a YA thriller. But for some reason, it's not sending them to my Kindle. Like on NetGalley's site, every time I tell it to send, it's telling me it's an internal server error. So it's not even sending them over. That's what made me start heartsick because I was like, well,
was that yesterday?
If not yesterday, it may have been the day before. I can't.
Because they had a message that said that they were down.
Servers.
Oh, well, I'll go back because I forgot. I kept trying. I said, oh, well, it's not meant for me to read it. But I did start heartsick.
I did see something that said that they were down, but if you already had the book some kind of way, I don't remember what it said, but I did see that message sometime this week.
All right, I'm going to look now.
Yeah, Heartsick is one I'm having a hard time getting, even when it was like read for free or whatever, because they denied me. The publisher did, and then so now whenever it's free or open to read, it won't let me because I've been denied. I'm like, that's stupid. You let everybody else get it for free, but because you denied me,
I got it when Christina did that comment on her Instagram.
Yeah, and I was like,
man, I hadn't read it.
Yeah,
I think I did the read now. We have a lot of time though. It doesn't come out till like January.
Yeah.
We got time.
On my Kindle, so when I get to it, that it's there for free instead of. But
yeah,
I have to buy that one. I guess you like it though so far.
I do, but I only read the intro, like it's kind of like a prologue. It's a full chapter, but it kind of explains the concept.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they kind of write it like it's a from the point of view of somebody sitting down to interview this man who invented this special medicine. And so then I stopped there and jumped back into it because
I think that's about all I read too.
Yeah. I have so many Libby books all at once. And so I had to go this week because I didn't do any of my Libby books while I was away. So I've had to go through each day and make sure I'm reading whatever's the least amount of time. Because that, what's her name? Abby Jimenez. I was like, I'm not going to be able to get it back if I don't read it. And I only had 3 days left when I got back from my vacation.
The line is out the door and around the corner for Abby.
Right. That's why it took me forever to get the series. And I'm like, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to get the book again. So I was like, you got 3 days to knock it out. But then I had a couple other books that only had 3 or 4 days. So now I'm finally like where I have books that are like 7 days out and I'm good.
Good. Yeah, you got plenty of time to knock that out.
Yeah. But it's hard because, I'm a mood reader and none of them have been what I'm in the mood for.
What's everybody else reading?
I'm reading this book about Caitlin Clark. That is so interesting.
Oh, really?
I was not expecting
you comment about that.
Not Diane Keaton.
Yeah, I was curious, but I mean, they give a lot of background about her. The person who wrote it is obviously a fan, so it's a Caitlin love fest. But she gives so much history of like Title IX, how slow it was to build a fan base for the W. And she talks a lot. She compares a lot of things like these Black players who have built the league, who were asking for protection, asking for charter flights. Y'all didn't do that. But Caitlin comes and now you do. So she talks a lot about Brittany Griner's ordeal and saying like, y'all let Brittany get harassed in an airport, but you didn't get them charter flights until Caitlin. So, she's giving it both sides. She does talk about the Angel Reese thing and she's very fair about that. So I'm in a part now where it's like her rookie year and, like whatever Diana Taurasi said about her and kind of like how people were like, her welcome to the W is going to be hard. She's not going to be who she used to be. And so it's interesting to hear her go back and recap those because some of those didn't age well. But, me just loving sports documentaries, she is feeding into it about other things than just solely Caitlin. But the 2 parts where she's mentioned BG, I was like all emotional, like, because she really talks about how bad it was.
I'm telling you, that book made me cry. Like
I was crying again. That's what I thought about the book because I was like, here I go crying about BG again.
Yeah, man, that book had me boo-hoo crying. Did I read that this year? I think
you
read
it this year.
Definitely gonna be one of my top 10 this year. Like that book had me in the feels for real.
I need to read it.
Tony at Random. I'm reading the comments from Nicole. She's reading Tony at Random.
I'm supposed to be starting The Best Man today. I don't know how that's
It
going.
was so good.
Was
Things
it?
about that
Yes.
one?
All right, I'm gonna read that next after I finish. I'm actually reading Kennedy Ryan's Hoop series, the first book in there, Long Shot.
I thought it was good.
I was not
enjoyed
expecting
it
it to be what
too.
it was, but it is probably gonna be one of my top reads this year. Like
Who?
it took
A
me,
long shot.
yeah, Long Shot. I wasn't expecting it to be what it was, but I'm engrossed. Like this story
I'm engrossed.
no, for
What's
real.
the
Like,
name?
and
That one
it
too.
does have a lot of trigger warnings. So if you
Yeah.
do domestic
Okay.
violence, there's a lot of it in there. But I just wasn't expecting the story to be what it was. I mean, I honestly didn't really. I don't read. Sometimes if people just say it's good, I'm just gonna take a chance. I don't necessarily read the description, so I really wasn't expecting. But I actually was expecting more of like a basketball romance kind of love and basketball. It's not that.
Oh,
I
see,
mean,
that's what I thought. Because I
it
wanted to read
does.
it, but I was
It
like, I don't want to read about basketball
well,
for, I don't
I
know.
mean, there's a lot of basketball in there, so
Okay.
I will say this, the sports junkie in me, like there's a lot. He's a basketball player, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. There's a rivalry between two players and the girl that one of them's dating. There's some domestic violence there.
Oof.
It's a whole thing.
Oh.
Like, and I mean, like, yeah, it was a lot, but it's good if y'all can handle the domestic violence that's in there.
And how many books are in the series?
There's
3.
Three.
So I'm assuming where I'm at right now, she has a cousin named Lo, and she was in the hospital and she met this other basketball player. So I'm assuming that they're based on the connection that they just made in the hospital. I'm wondering if they're about to be a couple too, and that's one of the books. That's just a guess of mine.
Now, what series?
I have that series. I haven't started it yet. I had to pause because I'm doing Tiffany D. Jackson's The Scammer. And Ned Galley keeps sending me things like, we need your reviews. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
better hurry. But I had to finish The Best Man, Jessica. That was good.
It was so good.
And then
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it tonight.
I'm gonna bump that up since y'all said that.
It
Ah,
literally picks up right where the series left off.
Yep.
It literally picks
Mhm.
up right from there.
Okay.
Yep.
The series that was on
On Peacock.
TV. Now, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Peacock.
okay,
Yep.
I like that.
And I posted a video about it. Malcolm D. Lee and Jane Allen DM me and were like, they reposted my video too, but they were like,
Oh,
thank you for
nice.
this.
Awesome.
I was so impressed. And I don't mean like one. It was like we were back and forth, but they were both like, because I was very honest. I said I was skeptical.
You.
I was proud. I was like, I was skeptical because I felt like, how are you gonna take this from a movie to a show
Mm-hmm. Right.
to a book? And then
To a
I was
book.
like, I said, but y'all did that. Like it
Wow.
it leaves you, it definitely ends on a cliffhanger, but it leaves you
Okay.
wanting. There are 2 more that are coming, and I'm like, when are they coming? I need to read these books. And somebody commented, they were like, this, I don't like romance. They all this romance story pissed me off. I'm like, it's not a romance. It's not.
Exactly.
It's like,
Right.
The Best Man has never been a romance series to me. There is no happy ending
Right.
Right.
in these books.
Entire time.
It's just a bunch of drama but for 30 years we've been following it, almost 30 years, 27 years now, I guess. We've been following these people and I still want more.
Okay.
Absolutely. And they're gonna piss you. They're absolutely gonna piss you off. All of them are gonna piss you off.
Oh,
Just
wow.
like they do in the movie and the
Right.
Just like
I
they
was
do
gonna
in the
say
movie.
they do.
But it's from Robin. It's Robin, Harper, and Jordan are the main focus.
Yes.
And
Jessica, when I was reading it, I swear I was reading it and I could like hear the actors' voices.
oh, 100%.
Because when it would be merch, I was like, oh, I just hear his voice in my head. And I think that's what made it go even faster. Like I was like, I can't listen to the audio. I need to read it because reading it helped me like picture the actresses. And I hate Robin and I still hate Robin even more.
She's
Oh, hey, Robin.
She's
I think Asia, they said the next one is gonna be a continuation of these folks, and then eventually we'll get Quentin and Shelby, right?
He didn't say at the book event that I went to. He just
He said, okay, you gotta listen to Demetrius' podcast. He said it on Demetrius.
Oh, okay. I didn't listen to it because I was like, dang it, I need to read the book.
No, listen, Jane and he says it. I think I want to say the last book is supposed to be Quentin and Shelby, but we get like everybody in the second one, and then it'll be Quentin and
Oh,
Shelby.
we definitely need a Quentin and Shelby by themselves.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna start that next because I was kind of going back and forth between.
I truly was floor. I was because you know what? Well, this is recorded, but you know, we kind of trail. We like Jane's first little book, and then the rest of them were kind of like,
That's
oh,
why I
Me
was
too.
skeptical. I was
I
like,
was skeptical
I wasn't rushing to read it. I'll just
yes,
say that.
because
I
that last
enjoyed that
Christmas
book.
book, I was like, Jane, what is going on? I don't
I
know what's.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Hey,
she
what was the
redeemed
basketball
herself.
series you mentioned?
What'd you say, Topeka?
What was the basketball series Renee was talking about?
Oh, it's the first one's it's the Hoop series by Kennedy Ryan, but the first one is called Long Shot. I know y'all probably can't see that, but yeah.
I've read book 3 out of that book, but I need to go back and read the
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it got the last couple days I've just been reading. Like
I can read Ethic. I can definitely read the Hoop series.
yeah.
I've been on Ethic lately.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to read Butterfly 5, but I just was kind of like, I can't find a motivation.
I need to
for
go
it.
back to
I started way back in the long way that they tell you to read them, starting with
Yeah.
Moth to a Flame, and
I didn't do it that way.
what was the other series after that?
It was an ethics series, right? Or you did the whole thing
Try
where
to
it talks
Plan.
about all of the.
I'm doing it the long way. All the way
Oh no, I
Moth
couldn't
to a
do all of
Flame,
that.
Try to Plan,
Yeah.
Lux 1 and 2, Ethic, and then Butterfly.
Oh yeah, you did the long way.
Yeah.
I love you, girl. Have fun with that.
I've done Ethic 1 and 2, and then I need to go back because I do own them. I get moved on to something else.
I started August Lane,
It's so
and
good.
it's so good. I'm just like, oh, this is like Cowboy Carter, Alice Randall. Just it's all wrapped up into one.
It's good.
It's really good. I think I'm about halfway through it.
What's it
What
called?
was that one?
It's called August Lane.
By
August Lane.
Gina
Okay.
Black.
Yeah.
Came out
It's
yesterday.
written by the same lady who wrote the Art of Scandal.
Oh, I like that one.
It's good, and the audio is really good.
That's what I'm listening to.
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't even want to read it because I want all these characters. I need to hear them. Yeah, it's
Y'all
good.
say it's like on the romance side? Is it romance?
There's romance in there.
It's from it's some second
Drama.
chance kind of
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's good.
I'm waiting for the audio is 10 weeks. Lord.
Oh Lord.
I went ahead and bought the audio. I don't remember why. Oh, because if you pre-ordered something, she sent you like I don't know, she sent you something. So I was like, you know what? Let me order this.
Cookie dough is Bella J.
And it's Cookie with a K.
And it's Cookie, yeah, I was gonna say
Right,
Cookie
I'm
Dough
not
with
seeing
the K.
that.
Yep.
But yeah, oh no, August Lane is very good.
Yeah, I was just online searching for cookie dough and they kept showing me recipes and I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for
Cookie with a K.
No,
you
that's
described
exactly
it
what I was
very
doing.
good.
And it kept coming up
So, but
cookie
I
dough
want a
recipes. I'm like,
cookbook. That's what
no,
I'm
not
looking
that.
for.
Honey, it is
No, I was putting in,
spicy.
look, I was even putting in spicy Black authors, and it just was not giving me it.
It's her last name is Cookman with a K, so it's Cookie Dough.
Okay.
My daddy changed my oil Monday, and I made sure I turned my Bluetooth off just in case he started the car and my book connected. I was like, because it was on a very particular. Oh no, that wasn't that.
Yeah,
That was plus size player. That was plus size player that I was like, oh, let me turn my Bluetooth off because I do not need my daddy looking at me crazy.
Asia, how long you said the wait was for August Lane?
Girl, 10 weeks. I might need to do some random trial so I
Mine
can.
is 24 weeks.
How many?
24.
Girl, bye.
I have the art. I just need the audio really.
Yeah, I have the arc too. But I wanted the audio.
Yeah, I have the arc as
Here this
well.
week, and I just it was raining, and I just could not get my life together.
Yeah. I also want to read When 40 Blooms by Jacinta Howard. That's on my list.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to read that one too.
Oh, and then
So good.
Reese Witherspoon announced Once Upon a Time in Dollywood today or yesterday as her book, and Farrah Rashan said like at her event, I asked her what she was reading, and she said she was reading that. She said mostly what she reads is stuff for blurbs, but she said she was reading that and she was really enjoying it.
Oh
So
yeah, I saw a
I
really
got
good
it from the
5-star review
library yesterday.
the other day. Somebody that I trust on my Bookstagram gave it a 5-star.
they said it was good.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was impressed. I was like, okay, Reese, I like this
What
because
was the
What,
book?
what was it?
Once Upon a Time in Dollywood by Ashley Jordan. It just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to read it, even though the cover is so pretty. But then when I saw her review, I was like, oh, guess I'm gonna read it.
Mhm. I bought it today on the triple points on Amazon. I was like, well, it's triple point day. Let me buy it today.
Yeah, when 40 Blooms, that I loved that book. It was so good.
Yeah, it was
I think I added that one.
that, The Best Man.
Yeah. I
Flame,
was telling Renee, you know, I didn't care for what's the first book in the Skyland series?
Can't
Can't get enough. No.
mm-mm.
Before I let go.
Yeah.
Before
I
I
Let
Let
Go.
Go. I think that Jacinta Howard did what Kennedy thought she was trying to do with that book.
Mm.
It was a 5-star read. The storyline is almost identical. I was like, whoa. But I think she executed it so much better and it felt a lot more relatable.
You know, she says she sat on that book for a long time, Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
And she said her husband was like, what about the book for the divorced people? And she said it was bad.
Yeah.
But then
You know, what other book? It's the one that Keela always talks about from Bella J. Bookmarked. It gives you that kind of feeling also. With Bookmark, Keela, you nailed it. That was one of the best books. I loved it.
Yeah. One of my other book besties, she was like, I have a book for you. Go get it now. I was like, okay. But she was right because she knows me. She's like, girl, it's a fine man in books. I was like, I'm there.
A fireman, you said?
A fine man.
Oh, fine. Oh, I have it.
Hilarious.
Y'all must have mentioned it before, and
I think we have, yeah.
And it's called Bookmark.
Yeah,
Bookmark.
And it's a bookish love story. Like there's a reason that it's called Bookmark. There's a lot of book stuff in it. But it's Bella J, the same lady who wrote 1201.
Yeah, just go through her catalog.
1201 was so good.
You know, I haven't read a lot of her books, but she hasn't missed yet. She randomly she'll show up on my TikTok, and one night she was talking about a Christmas book, and it was short. And it was like a novella, but oh my gosh, I loved it. I stopped what I was doing and was like, let me go see what this is. And it was a 5-star read. Like I really like her work.
Was that Bella? Who was it?
Bella.
Yeah, Bella J.
Oh, so that was probably Finding Christmas, which is the intro to this.
No, I didn't like that one.
Oh, that
as
one.
much.
Okay. There's
as
another
much.
one.
I liked it, but not as much.
I didn't like it not much either.
It was it's something like mistletoe something. Let me look at my Goodreads. But it was like she wasn't telling you she was the author, even though I knew who she was. But she was like, imagine this happens and this happens with this man. And I'm like, okay, story time, because it was on TikTok. And then she was like, if that sounds good to you, go read this book. And I was like, oh. And it was like maybe 60 pages or something. Let me see if I could find it.
Yeah, Finding Christmas was
Mistletoe Blues. That's what it was.
Okay.
I read that and gave it 5 stars.
Finding Christmas?
Last year. Yeah, Mistletoe Blues.
Oh,
I read Cookie Dough last year.
Yeah.
It's time to read with Cookies on top.
Let's see, what did I get Finding Christmas? That was probably my least favorite of the books I've read from her.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, that's why I was like, I didn't know if I was going to continue with the series because I was like, yeah.
No, keep going.
I gave it 3 stars.
Keep going.
Well, not if it's a 700-page book, like, what is it that you need to say?
Well, at least read the follow-up novella. To not the follow-up, but the first novella. At least read that.
Cookie Dough.
Yeah, Cookie Dough.
We'll see. Sometimes, you know, I need a quick novella just to a palate cleanser.
Yeah, it's like 105.
That's how I ended up reading some Nina High books over the weekend, which I enjoyed both of them.
Yeah, I was like, this girl been on a ship and she got off and read like 6 books in a day.
Yeah, I was missing it. Like I did just enough. I would go out on the hammock and on our little patio, and I would do a chapter, and that's it, just to not break my streak. But I was like really like in the moment with my trip. And so I was like, I'm not even gonna do an audiobook or anything.
I find them like that when I'm on vacation. I'm just too busy. Like I try to get my couple pages in, but no reading gets done.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me do it. But the funny thing is, my friend that I traveled, that was my roommate, she's a reader. And one night I woke up, it was like 3 in the morning. And I'm like, is she up? She's propped up in the bed with her Kindle. Like, but I said this way, it warmed my heart. There was so many people reading on the ship. There was, what cracked me up was there was a lady in the pool with a paperback copy of that Abby Jimenez book. I was like, oh, you must have really wanted to finish it. There were several people who had physical books and their Kindles in the pool. I was like, I would have never thought to do that.
My boss is on a cruise, and I don't remember what he said he was taking, and I was like, that's all you're taking? And he was like, yeah. I was like, Scott, you need more than that. Because he's gone. Like, they left Thursday, and he's not coming back till August 16th. I'm like,
Damn. Oh.
well, they did like Paris,
Yeah.
Nice,
Oh.
a bunch, and then they're doing the Mediterranean.
Oh wow.
Must
They-
be nice.
And they got the penthouse,
Wow.
like the 1,800 square foot with the butler. Like they're doing.
Oh,
the
are
whole-
they doing the Ritz Carlton?
Is that the cruise? No, they're doing Oceana.
Oh, okay. Ritz
Doing
Carlton
Oceana
has
cruise.
a yacht.
Oh yeah, they're doing the whole. It's his husband's like 65th birthday and retirement, and they're just doing a whole thing. But I was like, "You taking one book?
One book.
That's not enough." And he was like, "Well, no, they have a library on the ship."
I was about to say,
I'm sure
you'll
they do.
find something.
Yeah, and he was like, "And I've got my magazines." I was like,
Right.
That would give me absolute
Yeah.
dread to bring one book on a trip that long with me,
I'd rather have more.
even with my Kindle.
Right. I'll have at least 3 downloaded at minute for a 1-week vacation just in
Well, the first cruise I ever went on, I bought a Kindle right before the cruise, like 2008. I was like, oh, let me get a Kindle. And my Kindle stopped working on the cruise. And it was like the salt air and everything because they don't make them. They didn't make them like they make them now. And I freaked out. I was like, oh my God. But I had a book. I think I might have had 1 or 2 books. But when the Kindle stopped working, I was devastated. I was like, see, that's why I shouldn't even bought this thing. I should have just kept a regular book. But yeah, stop working.
Other final thoughts, comments? Now we're getting close to time.
Oh, I did want to add, I'm listening to Miss V's Hot Girl Summer because the cover was so pretty.
By who?
By A.H. Cunningham.
I've been seeing that a lot on my Bookstagram.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, it's a it's a Harlequin, but it hasn't gotten to the spicy yet. That's what it kind of looks like.
I think I was supposed to read the arc on that and I missed the date. I think that's the one I was telling y'all about last time. I was like, oop.
It's a quick in between one for me. I'm like, it's fun enough.
Yeah.
It's one of those, oh, my Libby's about to expire. Let me hurry up and listen to it.
I did have one book I was going to recommend to the people who read Francine's book and loved Danny. I've randomly picked this book because I think it was a read and listen for free, but it's called The Sideways Life of Denny Voss. And he's so lovable. He's very much like Forrest Gump. Like, it's just like life just keeps happening to him. Like he ends up like in a bank and all of a sudden he's in the middle of a bank robbery. Like, but he's developmentally delayed. He's enough that he's a functioning adult. He can work, but he has an IQ of 72. And he is the most lovable character. And he ends up getting charged with murder at the very beginning of the book. Like, that's not a spoiler. That's in the description. Oh, wow. But it's like you are trying to figure out what the heck did this sweet man do? Because he's like 30 years old to get charged with murder. And as he's trying to explain to his lawyer hires someone to try to get him to give the full story so they can form his defense. And he starts just telling it, but every story just goes left. Like, and then I was at the bank and they're like, what does the bank have to do with it? But he's very lovable, like Danny in the Francine book. It was a 5-star read for me. I didn't think I was going to love it. I couldn't put it down.
Yeah, I remember noting that when I saw your 5 peaches for it. I was like,
yeah, because it was so much like Forrest Gump, like that kind of feeling.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna add that one too.
Just that Wally Lamb book finally came. Well, it came off hold for me like 2 weeks ago. I'm
Oh,
finally.
did it? I think that's what my boss was taking. I was like, that's it? Something else.
So
Yeah,
judgy.
I need to hurry up and read that
Like,
one.
what if you don't like it? Yeah.
That's my thing. I'm like, there's no way I could bring one book because if I don't like it, what am I gonna do?
Good night, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Bye. Oh, I just said
Bye,
bye,
I said it too.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
All right. Well, thank y'all for another lovely conversation. Love seeing your faces on here.
So 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock next time.
Yeah, book club is 8 o'clock next month, and then the 14th, August 14th at 7 p.m. for Francine. I'll do a invite on Facebook for that too, just so people know.
Okay.
But now that I have times and stuff, and I did update the time in the group for the book club chat for next month. So yeah, it'll be pushed back an hour.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Renee, make sure you take it easy.
Thank
Don't
you.
Yes,
let them-
ma'am.
Okay.
Thanks, y'all.
All
Bye,
right, good night,
y'all.
ladies.
Good
Bye.
night.